What's going on, y'all? It's your girl, Miss J with In Style Atlanta. And today, this guest, I'm so excited about him. I don't know about y'all, but you've probably seen him on Empire. He has a movie called The Lost Holiday that recently came out. But today, he has a new album that I am excited to talk to him about. Jussie Smollett, welcome to the show.
What's up, Miss J?
How you
Come
doing?
On. I'm so happy to be here. I'm so proud of you.
Thank
I have
you.
to take a second. I'm so proud of you.
I'm proud of you, too.
Seeing
I
you
appreciate
do your
that.
thing is so exciting.
Thank you,
Yes,
thank you.
Yes.
Okay, so before we even get into the new album and all this new music, you shared with me that you were on Special Forces on Fox.
Oh, my God.
Tell me about this show.
Hated it.
Not you hated it.
Oh, my God.
What did they have you doing?
Everything
Everything.
that I would never want to do in my life.
Was it a lot of physical?
It was a lot of physical stuff, and the physicality of it was difficult, but absolutely the most difficult was the mental element of it. You know, that we were excommunicated from everything that we knew, everybody that we knew. We were in Marrakesh, Morocco, and not in the parts that it was well populated.
Right.
We were very secluded from everybody.
Wow.
It's something about having to surrender and not have the ability to have like a rough day and not call up, your mate or your mama or your sibling and just be like, yo, this has been rough, and have to just sit in that. But it was crazy. It was one of the best experiences that I've ever had, while also being one of the most horrendous experiences. And I'm just like, nah, I'm good, bro. I don't ever need to do that ever again.
So how did the opportunity even come about for you?
They had been coming to me since season 2.
Okay.
And this is season 4. They came season 2 and they came season 3, I believe, because they came 2 different times. And I watched the first episode, like the first 10 minutes of the first episode, and I was like, nah, I'm good.
You're like,
I'm
nope.
good. I'm good.
Count me
because
out.
I know that like I'm not gonna do well with people, respect, but particularly old white dudes yelling up in my face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you're going to be ready to fight at that point.
I'll just be ready to fight, and then I'm going to get in trouble again.
Right.
And I'm just like, I'm
and
good.
we don't got time for all of that.
I'm good. I don't want no smoke.
Okay. So just leave me out.
But it was wild. It was just wild. It was a lot. It was, I posted something yesterday about, there was a scene that's so funny. It just is what it is. Where they had like poop duty.
Mm-hmm.
They had like a big gumbo pot. It wasn't an outhouse. It wasn't a porta potty. It wasn't a bathroom. It wasn't anything. It was like a big mama's gumbo pot with a piece of plywood with a hole cut in it. And then that's what you're supposed to squat on and do. No, baby, that ain't my life.
Oh, no, thank you.
That
Absolutely
ain't my life. Because I know about the struggle.
Right.
Okay.
And I don't want to go back there if I don't have to.
Baby, I ain't trying to do all that.
I got it.
I ain't trying to do all of that. But I'm blessed to have taken part. I've met some incredible people. Eva Marcel, Eva Sterling again.
Yes, I love that for her.
I love that for her too. Chanel Iman, Teresa Giudice, and Gia, and Sean Johnson and her husband. They were just incredible.
It's a star-studded cast.
Yeah, but really good people that we bonded over our similarities instead of our differences, which was really cool.
I love that for y'all.
But still, F that show, bro. F that show.
All right, so Jussie, you have a new album called The Breakout.
Yes.
You worked with Dallas Austin,
yes.
Who's worked with Janet Jackson, Usher. I mean, TLC, everybody.
Insanity.
How did that come about?
I'm just texting him right now. Like, I'm still kind of like, sometimes I'll pinch myself and I was like, but this is like an actual, factual, undeniable, not gonna debate about it legend.
He is, for sure.
Like,
for
when
sure.
you think about where, I'm a child of the 90s. So I'm like, what Rowdy Records meant for the culture, and then what Dallas Austin, even outside of Rowdy Records, means for the culture is just unbelievable. I mean, he's still killing it and doing work that, working with her and working with, just incredible artists. And you think about, this is an artist that across all boards, all genres of music, he was the one that brought us Rocker Pink.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
right.
Just
that's
like
right.
a pill, I think he did. And so the fact that you can go from Monica to TLC to Madonna to Michael Jackson to Janet it's insane. And so when I'm sitting in the studio with him sometimes, and I've worked with some incredible people. I say that humbly, but I work with some incredible people. But he's worked with the people that I looked up to growing up.
Absolutely.
So for that, it's just, I'm blessed and grateful. And, the brother has been a dream for me because there was, when I was going through the thick of the difficult times, he was there he was one of those people that would pick up the phone and would call without any ulterior motives. It was never a thing of like, we gotta get you out there. We need to make some money off of you. It was never anything like that. It truly was
real genuine care.
Yeah. And then he would slowly come into the studio when I was recording, and he, with my producer David Michael Ott, and he would give these. At first, it was like these small little notes, but they were so effective. Like, oh, shorten that intro, do this, do that, do that. And then I released the single "Some Things" off of this album that's now on this album about a year and a half, 2 years ago maybe.
Okay.
And it went to #1 on iTunes, and then I just dropped off the face of the planet with him again. And so every time we would plan to work and we plan to do things, we would get into it, and then I would kind of drop off the face of the planet.
Sometimes you need those moments to reset.
Sometimes you need those moments.
Absolutely.
But what I appreciate and respect about him, because he's an artist, he's an executive, but he's an artist first.
So he understands.
So he understands.
Absolutely.
Yes, and he understands that people need time to figure stuff out. So even when I would pop back in, and he never even would say like, where you been? He would simply be like, there he is.
You're right.
You ready?
I love that.
And so he's been my musical brother, and I'm deeply, deeply appreciative of what he and Liz and Javon and everybody at Rowdy and DAD has done, thus far.